So let me start off this video by explaining why I didn't make this video a while back. Um, I f- well, if you don't know who I'm talking about today, I'm talking about Daddyofive. If you can't tell by the fucking thumbnail, I decided I was gonna talk about this a while ago, but I didn't want to make the video right away because I wanted to build a little bit more. How do I put this? I wanted to build more research upon the channel. I wanted it to so I have a bigger opinion on the channel and didn't just make the video right off the bat. Starting off with the channel, I already knew that the channel was going to be a more of a sensitive topic because it deals a little bit more on the child abuse side. And I watch. It's not like I'm just one of those people like, oh, I watch them once and then I make a video, because that's not the case. Whenever I make videos on channels, I do my research. I check if they're subbotting and all that shit, just so I have some sort of like basis to talk about. And this channel doesn't really. At first, all it was the child abuse, but like the rest of it just seemed pretty normal for like a shitty family vlog, like very terrible, that channel. But I wanted to make a video talking about this channel because I want to give my basic opinion on Daddyofive's channel and the controversy that happened. As of right now, Daddyofive only has one video and he's constantly losing subscribers. That's because they're not uploading, but I understand why, because of all the shit that's going on. But in the video that's a question here is the visible ink prank. It's more of one of their dumbed down pranks against their son Cody, and like if you but like putting it all together, it's like, holy shit, this is a real problem, which it is. It is a real problem. I understand why people are getting involved in this, but there's just some people that are like, oh, I've never seen a Daddyofive video, but I've seen all this. I've seen Scarce and Keemstar and all of them, so I'm gonna stay away from their channel. And I understand, like, it's only got one video, so now it's not really that big or that well known. Which, my opinion, they should never have taken down all their videos. They should just taken down the pranks or stuff relating to their, just related to Cody screaming and yelling. There's a video online of him saying that he doesn't find any enjoyment in life, and that makes it seem like he's depressed or suicidal. And I honestly can see why. Like, there's no question. Years of this constant like abuse type of shit, I could tell it can make you lose your mind and make you like feel unloved and unwanted. And I genuinely hope that he's in a better place right now, because a lot of people are saying online that he's with his mom now, but it's weird and it's a very sensitive topic to talk about. This channel, I'm not gonna say that Daddyofive is bad, but Daddyofive is definitely not good. Let's clarify that he's not one of the nicer YouTubers. He seems like all he's doing is for content. But it's good to see that, he used to give all his like ad revenue to his kids and shit, and he'd give the kids the money. Because if anything, that channel wouldn't be what it is without those kids. I mean, that channel wouldn't have a joke, a running gag in Cody or some shit. But it's just like, it's very sensitive, and he was a very strict parent. Do I say he went too far with his jokes? Yeah, he definitely went too far with his jokes, like his little pranks. He definitely went too far. But on other, like, I've never seen him lay a hand on his kids, but like he's not very bright either with the bottle flip thing. The bottle flip, you don't land it, you get slapped. Not by him, but one of his kids. That's pretty much one of the big things on this channel, and what really brought this channel down. This channel is a fairly big channel too, so I'm very scared to talk about like one of these big channels. I don't really talk about big channels a lot. I don't think I have talked about a big channel a lot. I think the biggest channel I've talked about is T Bitten, and I actually had a good reason to talk about that channel. It's not like I didn't know the guy. I actually have been in Skype calls with him. I've had conversation with him. I've already made videos talking about T Bitten. This video is about Daddyofive, and I know the thumbnail may be a bit misleading, but it just felt like it'd be a good idea because everyone's like looking at Daddyofive like he's a fucking monster and shit. Which he kind of is. I understand, like, what people are getting at, thinking he's a bad guy and all that. But it's pretty baffling and mind-boggling that it got to this state. It got to the point where people took away the kid. And in case you guys don't know, Daddyofive has 5 kids, hence Daddyofive. And he has one girl out of the 5. And, like, Cody and his daughter Emma aren't actually, like, to their like the wife he has now. They're not to her. They're to a different mother. and they were sent to visit him once, and like he claimed them, I guess. And that's what this is. That's what this is about. More that it's not about the channel. It's about that. That was one of the most scumbaggiest things to do, and that's what makes me lose interest in this channel. Like, I understand I'm still subscribed at the moment because like I subscribe to get upload like the notifications on when they upload it, so I can get more evidence. And like, to be honest, with the evidence, I was getting to the point where I was just gonna let things go, let things slide, forget about it. But it proceeded and proceeded and proceeded, and it's getting a little right now. Like I said, I also wanted to wait to make this video because like all the controversies dropped a bit. Like, no one's really worried about Daddyofive right now. And I figured it's after the big ordeal, so I'll make a video. That way I'm not being called a copycat or anything, but like I said, no one's original on YouTube anymore. Everyone's, like, making the same fucking content and shit. I just hope, like, all this shit gets sorted out and everything, like, gets dealt with accordingly, like, properly. Not fucking, like, oh, you're a bad guy, fuck you, I'm taking the kid away. Just, I want it to get done, like, I want everyone there to get help. Like, it seems like his son Jake is probably his favorite, because he doesn't really fuck with his son Jake, and if he does, he doesn't give a good reaction, therefore no video. But all the pranks that have been done on Jake have been more, like, dumbed down, like the condom in his drawer thing, and all that shit. It just seems a little bit more died down with Jake. So it makes me feel that Jake is Daddyofive's favorite. And it makes me feel like the rest of his kids are like, he's like, go fuck yourself, I don't like you. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the video. I might have another video coming out soon. It might be a setup video. I'm saying might because I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't have the right shit to record the video and all that yet. So yeah. Anyways, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And if you don't like the video, don't leave a hateful comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's your soul, but could you better